Hello everybody, how's everybody doing this fine Thursday evening? I forgot what day it was. I'm Fuja and this is stage one, round one, day one of the professional tournament here on the EU circuit, and we should be following AQVA. However, I am not the only one streaming, so let's just show you who else is streaming. Firstly, we have Pyroblast. He is streaming in Russian, stroke Ukrainian. He is following AQVA, the reigning champions. We then have Daddy on Blitz. He has got Legion. He is also streaming in Russian. We then have Wild Ones Halper. He is streaming in English. He has got Immoral. We then have Amunet. She's got Raid, streaming in English. We then have Manu, streaming in Italian. He has also got Rejects over there. And there's me, little old me. We've got AQVA, of course, streaming in English. Then we have iShot streaming in Russian, stroke Ukrainian, I believe. He has got RBMK. And last but by no means least, we have Nino streaming in English. He has got Beloved. Here's the chart. We are only looking at the top 8. And we are following AQVA. And AQVA today, well, they should, I believe, be rolling out against Immortal. There you go. Rolling out against Immortal. The maps will be New Bay, Lagoon, Rockfield, and they decide if they get that far, Oasis Palms. And then we have, later on this evening, AQVA against APA. And the maps there will be Middleburg, Winter Malinovka, Desert Sands, and if they get there, and I hope they do, Faust. Room is up, we're going to jump in, we're going to ready up, and we're going to jump back out again, because we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. There's also, kicking off, there's the challenges. There's not being streamed, unfortunately, but the chart there, well, Group 1, you've got Unlucky Cash, Quick, ZGS. Group 2, EOPA, TQT, and My Clan Vale. So best of luck to all the guys there in the Challengers Tour. That's the top 16. And then last but not only, we have the lower echelon tour. And we've got BAT, CES2, POG, INS, Arena, DM Tournament, ONW, AKTS2, TXCTM, Dive, Too Far, S-Will, Soul, Source, and Alini. Again, they're not being streamed, but you know, I wish you all the best, guys, in your lower echelon tournament as well. We, however, we're going to be watching the Professionals Tour, and it's going to be bloody interesting because, and I know I just swore, but blood is not really a swear word. I've got my cup of tea, by the way, so everything's cool and funky in my end. But I'm looking forward to this because moving into this one, we get to see different meta, maybe, different strats. APA will probably still be rolling out with their Stravks, but who knows? Anyway, let's say hello to all the people who are so currently on. We've got A Professor. Hey, how you doing? Red Label Oppie, how are you, buddy? Fireburst, hello. Killer Shock, hey, good evening to you too. Tivos, hello. Russian MILF, how are you doing? Yes, I've got those replays, thank you very much. I'll need those later. Fireburst, my nationality is I'm an Englishman, but don't hold it against me. I may be an Englishman, but I live in the UAE. And I would speak in another language, like, well, bad English, but then, you know, people get really upset with me, especially wargaming. My Russian, by the way, is very, very ploka, and I may have to turn stream elements off because that's going to get silly. So let me just turn that off. So it's lovely to see loads of people like joining, but it will get silly. Let's jump into the room. We've got 2.5 minutes. So the delay has now caught up. We will have Aqua going off on the South Spawn here on New Bay. And we'll have Immortal going off on the North Spawn. Immortal, well, they've already readied up. We have Cougar in the AMX M4. Pushy in the Object 777. Which one is that? It's Timo. Hey, Timo in the AMX M4. Mars Inc. is just jumping into an Object 777. Romeo in a Strav K. Mars Inc. now jumping into a Strav K. Romeo is in a Strav K. Venu is in an Object 777. And Rakid potentially in a 60 TP. No, Vakid's jumping into an AMX, and now Timo is thinking about what to take. And Timo has taken a Strav K, so there you go. Moving across to AQVA. Wow, we have Zerd. He's the captain. And by the way, Cougar is the captain of Immoral. We have Zerd, the captain in the AMX M4. He has got Ghosty in the AMX M4. H2O in a Concept 1B. Which H2O is that? That is Daniel. Well, of course it's Daniel. And then we have H2O-F. Used to be known as the F. He's also in a Concept 1B. Gobin, well, he's in a Strav K. Way to success. Also known as Oofinjosh. For those of you from the COS server, I know Oofinjosh has a lot of supporters. Wow, that is way to success. He's jumping in the Strav K. And then last, but by no means least, we have Specky in other Concept 1B. Sitting on the bench for AQVA, we have Don Lego, Engi, and Old School. Old School, by the way, is another one of the streamers, and he's another CC, and he does some fantastic videos. Admittedly, they are in German, but they have got, you know, subtitles, so you can go over and you can watch them. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be great. Absolutely great. AQVA, well, they've got there to the final, but they've been turned over twice now, spring season, winter season, by APA. Immoral, well, they just missed out last season. Can they put their best foot forward and give AQVA something to absolutely be worried about? Anything can happen in this professional tour, so don't write anybody off. Not at this moment. It is best of 7, so it is the first to 4 victories. First map is New Bay. We've got seconds to go, and there we have it. We are about to rock and roller out there here on New Bay. Looking at the hit points, well, at the moment, Immoral have got the hit points, and I need to put the scores on the doors, and I've lost my scorecard. Eek! When did I put the scores? Oh, I'm so bad. Oops. I don't know where I put the scores. The scores have disappeared. Okay, well, I don't know where it is, so I'll sort it out later. Oh, so anyway. So AQVA, well, they are pushing all the way out to the C-cap. They're taking Zerd and Ghosty round into the middle area, try to catch anything on the cross. Immoral, you can see, not taking the B-cap, pushing straight through Marsink, Romeo, and Timo all pushing forward. Pushy is also pushing in his Object 777. He is coming across Daniel. The Concept 1Bs, there are 3 of them, and the Strav Ks, all very good. Oh, and Marsink getting smacked. I was about to say they're very good. Haul down. Now, this is where AQVA tend to shine. Their focus fire is absolutely fantastico. And all of a sudden, Pushy is being really pushed. And down goes Pushy. Pushy's gone. And now AQVA, well, Ghosty's looking worse for wear. But look at this. Way to success. Gobbin and the F all moving in, taking down Marsink. But they did lose Ghosty at the same time. And now they're pushing down onto Romeo. Poor old Romeo. He hasn't got Timo there to help him out. But the AQVA team are just wrapping it up there. And down goes Romeo. Vakid is also gone. And now Timo is feeling the brunt of this. Specky, F, and Cobbin all putting their rounds into poor old Timo in the Strav K. He's going to go down, and down he goes. Cougar and Venu are the last 2 standing. Venu is tussling with Zerd. And Cougar here feeling the F. Specky, Cobbin will come in as well. And the shot's coming across from the side from Way to Success. And down goes Cougar. Venu is still alive, but it's about to really go down here. Zerd should finish him off. No, he doesn't. He low rolls, but Venu's on 21 hit points, and there we have it. Way to Success coming in and helping out. So, wowzers. Where'd my scores go? Where did the scorecard go? Oh, there it is. Is that it? No, that's not it. I don't know where I've lost. I've lost the scores. I must have deleted it by accident. From my stream deck. I am such a plonker. Ah, found it. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, we'll sort that out next. Because they all change anyway. So, I mean, the scores at the moment are... I can't do it at the moment because it all changes when we get into the game. I put the scorecard up and there it is. But when we get into the game, because they switch around, we are now 1-0 to the good for AQVA. Immoral already readied up. They will now be going out on the South Spawn. We have Cougar in the T100 LT, Pushy in a Strav K, Timo in a Strav K, Marsink in a Strav K, Romeo in a Strav K, Venue in an Object 777 Backyard in an AMX M4. Moving across to Aqua. Well, we will still wait to success because there is no way he's going to be able to go out and shoot a missile, but wow. Anyway, we have Zerd in a Kranwagen, Ghosty in a VK90, Daniel in a Kranwagen, F in a Strav K, Cobbin potentially in a Strav K, Oof and Josh, aka Way to Success, in a Batchat, and Specky there in a Kranwagen. So here we go, rocking and rolling here. And it says now would be a good time to insert an ad. Go away, YouTube, I am not inserting an ad. Nice. Some Eastern Europeans there. Hello, all you Eastern there. Privyet. I used to be able to speak a little bit more Russian than that, but my Russian is incredibly ploka. Я много говорю по-русски. Я очень хорошо по-английски. There you go. Anyway, we are going out with game number 2. And as soon as I find out who's on what side, I'll be able to stick the scores up appropriately. So we have Immoral on the left, Aqua on the right. And there you have it. And the scores are... Ta-da! So... Akbar are going to be feeling pretty happy with themselves at the moment. Oh, a bit of a ping spike. And there's another bit of a ping spike. Oh, look at my losses. Only 50%. Lovely. Akbar, wow, Way to Success pushing right down towards that A cap. Immoral, well, they're also going to the ramps. So ramps seem to be the place to be. As Pushy, Venue going onto the left, onto the right ramp. Marsink and Romeo on the left. Marsink pushing forward here. Gets to spot Daniel. Marsink is a little bit isolated. Specky, Zerd and Daniel all pushing up. But he does have Pushy and Venue, or Timo and Romeo just behind. First shot's going in. This one courtesy of Specky. And there's another bit of a package loss. As something's going down here. I don't know what's happening, but the bit of package loss there again for some reason. 22%. F is down. Cobbin is down. They're trying to flank round onto Venue and to Pushy. Specky and Zerd now taking the brunt from Timo, who's in a super conk. Didn't see that change. Daniel is also there. Marsink pushing down onto Daniel. Oh, and down goes Specky. So first blood this time to Immoral as Venue now pushes on. Marsink is still giving Daniel a hard time. Venue here, he's got Pushy in support, pushing down onto Zerd, but Cobbin and F are coming up from behind. And all of a sudden, it's not looking good for Aqua. It is not looking good for Akbar. They are 3 down. F, Zerd, Specky down, but Pushy and Marsink have gone down. Daniel is looking worse for wear. Cobbin here, well, he's also isolated. Vakid and Venue are there to give him a hard time. It's 3 against 4. 3 against 4 here. It's not looking good for Akbar as Immoral are trying to pull one back. And Venue, good shot in from Ghosty. Way to Success, Oof and Josh running around, trying to stay out of Cougar's way. And all of a sudden, another massive ping spike. Don't know what's going on there. Way to Success still alive. Cobbin is not going to last much longer as Vakid will... Oh, Vakid misses completely. It doesn't with the ram, though. And now Ghosty and Way to Success are the last 2 standing. Let's stick with Way to Success at the moment. He's running around the map like a crazy thing. Cougar is chasing him. Chase you down, says Cougar. And we'll put him out of his misery. Ghosty is the last man standing in the VK90. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It is bugging a little bit. Don't know what's going on there. It's a little bit weird. It's fluctuating left and right, right and left, left and right. So it's a bit buggy. Don't know what's going on. But, wow. This one will be going to Immoral. And it does go to Immoral. Wow. Leveling the scores. There you go, wowzers. Pretty funky stuff. Time sort of falling out a little bit there. Not managing to. I'm going to have to take that off for the moment. Not managing to resolve that one as we move into the next map, which is Laguna. So we're on to Lagoon now. And we will have Aqua on the south spawn and Immortal on the north spawn. Just waiting for them to ready up. It's one apiece as it stands at the moment. Level pegging. Hopefully the ping spikes are going to die down because there's a few ping spikes going on. A few ping spikes happening. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the ping there, but it was pinging a little bit. It was really weird. But hopefully that's going to settle down. It seems to be emanating from the server rather than anywhere else. But not to worry, we have Immoral readied up. They are going out, as I said, on the north spawn. We have Cougar in the TVP, Pushy in a Strav K, Timo in a Strav K, Marsink in a Strav K, Romeo in a Strav K, Venu in the Object 777, and Vakid doubling up with Cougar in the TVP. Moving across to A, Ghosty in a Strav K, Daniel in Daniel in a Strav K, F in a 1-2-1 in a 1-2-1B, Corbin in a TVP along with Oof and Josh, aka Weighted Success, and Specky in that Strav K. At the moment, the scores on the doors are one apiece. Now I don't live in Saudi. I live in the UAE, Dubai to be exact. So it's not Saudi, but I understand where you're coming from. But yeah, I mean, my game is a little bit glitchy at this moment in time. Hit points, wow, hit points not much in it. Immortal do have the advantage, but it's really not much in it. So let's get to see what's going on here. Oh, it looks like Immortal pushing out to the med route. That's the C cap, by the way, and it looks like Aqua pushing out there, and so Immortal. So it could be a bit brawly over at the C cap. The Strav K is just holding back of Aqua as Immortal come around, led by Cougar in that TVP. Weighted Success and Cobbin are also in TVPs. F getting the spots. Weighted Success and Pot Cobbin going up high as the rest of the Immortal team come around, trying to focus on the F there. And all of a sudden, everybody's trading. It is a bit brawly. And you can see there that Venu and everybody else who's trying to flank around. Pushy and Venu are trying to flank around, but it's a bit brawly around this area here, and I'm still getting a few ping spots. Romeo losing a shed load of HP, but so as Weighted Success as they push around, and down goes Marsink. That came from nowhere. So Akbar have got the gun advantage, but they are losing hit points rapidly. Cobbin, Weighted Success here, trying to fend off Pushy. Pushy puts a good shot in. Venu's trying to pincer them as well. Zerd, Specky, Daniel all pushing around onto Timo. We're going to stay here though. Weighted Success isn't going to last much longer. He has got Ghosty in support. Another big ping spike. I'm sorry about this, guys. I can't do much about the ping spikes, I'm afraid. Down goes Ghosty. And down. Leaving Pushy and Vakid as the last two standing. Vakid running away as Pushy goes down. Ping spikes galore. Wow. And there you go. Ends up 2-1 to Aqua. Yeah, I know. The ping spikes are massive. Yeah. Probably the heat. It's probably the heat that's causing it, guys. I don't know. But yeah, that's why you're seeing a little bit of lag. You're seeing a little bit of lag because there are huge ping spikes. Massive amounts. But it's 2-1 to Aqua. I need to just drop that off a minute because you'll get confused. And we have Aqua now. It's still on Lagoon. Aqua on the north spawn. And Immortal on the south. Yeah, I'm getting package loss, kerfuffles. That's the problem. It's ping spiking with package loss. Anyway, we have Zerd in the AMX, Ghosty in the AMX, Daniel in the Super Conk, F in a Strav K, Corbin in a T100 Outie, way to success, aka Oof and Josh in the T100 Outie and Specky in a Strav K. Moving across to Immoral, we have Cougar in the DVP, Pushy in a Strav K, Timo in a Strav K, Marsink in a Strav K, Romeo in a Strav K, and Venu in an Object 777, and back it again in the DVP. And that is what we've got lineup-wise. 2-1. Remember, it's best of 7, so it's the first of 4 victories. First to 4. And at the moment, well, AQVA are halfway there. But Immortal did give them a bloody nose on New Bay. Second game. They can do it again. They've done it once. They can do it twice. It ain't the end of the world for Immortal. As you can see, I keep getting a pop-up, so that's not helping either. In between, so there's a little bit of a glitch. But anyway, hit points, again, not much in it this time. AQVA do have that hit point advantage, but there's not much in it, not really. You can see AQVA this time, they're not going to push out towards that med route. They're taking wasted success. He's going down the middle, trying to get those early spots. Immortal again are pushing out towards the med side, however. And you can see it led by Cougar and Vakid again in those TVPs. This time AQVA are a lot heavier than what they were in the last game. And they're just lying in wait around the B cap. They will see the C cap be popping in a moment, unless Immortal decide not to go into the C cap, which they may do. No, Marsink is in there now. Zerd, that's giving him some information. He jumps into the B cap. A cap will be taken by Corbin and Way to Success. So, if anything, AQVA should have the cap advantage. Now we have Romeo trying to search out who is around here. He's isolated. He does have Pushy and Timo just behind. Oh, Pushy gets a bloody nose there coming in from F. And they try to get the cross shots in. Way to Success, Corbin is there. And poor old Timo is losing hit points by the dozen. He's got to get to safety. Romeo in Pushy. Well, Zerd is making a big move here. Trying to use the haul down capability and a little bit of the gun depression there at the AMX to try and put something into Romeo. Venu is trying to come around to also harass Zerd a little bit. Marsink is staying up high. The TVPs are rotating back. Romeo getting tagged. This time by Ghosty. So AQVA here putting their tanks into good positions. And now we have the TVPs, Vakad and Cougar, joining up with Venu. But at the moment, it's all about AQVA. They've got the points and they're starting to bleed out Immortal. And Immortal have got to find a response to this. Cougar pushing heavily towards the A-cap area. Immortal looking for some way to dent the defenses here of AQVA. And AQVA, Way to Success is saying attack Marsink. Here comes Vakid, here comes Cougar jumping into the A-cap. Points at the moment are in favour of AQVA as AQVA make a counter push onto Marsink. Romeo is over there as well. Romeo is looking really worse for wear. Romeo is down to 562 hit points. Marsink is pulling away. Romeo is also pulling back. Now Timo and Pushy looking to go through the centre. They've got the TVPs just in support on the flank. The TVPs will be looking to try and get round onto Zerd or even Way to Success and entire clip them, which they can do. But at the moment, it's all still about AQVA. Even though Immortal managed to take that A cap, AQVA did take the C cap. Pushy gets tagged again. And Immortal here, they're just going from one flank to the other. Not really been able to get these TVPs in at this moment in time. Great shot in by Daniel. Now Cougar joining up with Venu and Marsink, looking to push onto Ghosty. Ghosty is the isolated target, and that's who they're looking for. That's a wayward shot, though. And Venu pushing down, but Daniel is there. That's a good shot into Ghosty, though. And now Cougar dropping the TVP and emptying the clip into Ghosty. Ghosty is now a one-shot, and they all come round. But down goes Marsink. Down goes Pushy. Ghosty is still alive. Cougar still on the long reload. Daniel's coming in to try and help out here. Romeo is down as well. And down goes Timo. Venu may go down here. He may be able to get that kill on there. And he does get Ghosty. But now AQVA springing back into action. Vakid down. And Cougar, last tank standing. And wowzers. Wowzers. Aqua there. Well, it looked like Immoral were going to push that one all the way to the limit, but they managed to get it turned around again. Unbelievable from Aqua. Moving up to 3-1 here. Wowzers. What a great game that was here on Lagoon, and it goes down to match point here for Aqua. I'm just going to take the scores off again because it will confuse everybody. I really will confuse. So already we're at match point here with Aqua. Oh, I forgot to drop that off. Sorry. Because they change it. When they go into the game, it flips around. So anyway, we're now to Rockfield. Pretty sure we shouldn't be. Yeah, we should. This time we have Aqua on other south spawn, Immoral on other north spawn. Looks like Aqua are going to ready up first. We have Zerd in the IS-4. Wow, IS-4. Ghosty in the IS-7. Some of the old school tanks coming out here. Daniel in the Kranwagen. F in an M6 Yo. Coming in in a 60 TP. Way to success in an M6 Yo. Old school coming in. He is in a Kranwagen. So Aqua here going more old school. You see what I did there? I went old school and old school. There you go. Immoral. Wow, they're on the north spawn here on Rockfield. We've got Cougar in the T100 LT. Pushy, Marsink, Romeo, and Will all in the Stravkes. Vakid in the AMX M4 and Venu in the Object. Which one is this? This is Wild Animal. It is Wild Animal. So there you go. So more of the newer meta being taken by Immoral, more of the older meta being taken by Aqua. But at the moment it is 3-1 to Aqua as we go into this game. So this is match point Aqua at this moment in time here on Rockfield. Are they going to be able to turn it around very quickly here? They've got their hit point advantage and it's pretty significant. Not gonna lie. So, Rockfield, traditional map, always in the tournament scene, and no doubt they'll be going for the A and the B cap, leaving that C cap. They've got no lights in mediums, Aqua, so they should be looking for the A and the B cap here. Immoral, on the other hand, well, they're more medium, although the Stravkes realistically are Eviums, and they've got that light tank, so they're more prone to be going to the C cap, which is what we're seeing here. Aqua, Ghosty straight into the B cap there in that IS-7, trying to use that frontal armor, keeping or attempting to keep that bottom plate, although he did get smacked there, but I think that was a premium ammunition coming in. Venu, well, shots coming across to Venu, he is spotted, he's got to get out of there. Zerd will try and take the A cap, so it'll be double cap advantage again for Aqua, and it'll all be for Immoral. Marsink getting tagged a little bit there, so we're going to rotate around to this side because it's going to be all about Immoral as the two caps get taken by Aqua, and Immoral have got to be doing everything now. The ball is in their court. Aqua will just consolidate their defensive positions and wait for Immoral to make that push. Wild Animal is trying to push up already. And Wild Animal there just going, well, actually, he's not pushing up. He is going down towards the B-cap area. Pushy is coming around. So we're just going to leave Aqua for the moment and see what Immoral are going to do. It looks like they're going to try and do a double push here. B and C at the same time. Send some tanks up to try and do a feint. And try and get Aqua to think that they're attacking up at the A-cap. And Vakid will probably try and steal that B-cap. So that's probably what they'll be looking to do. Pushy is out there. Marsink is joining Wild Animal there. So the three Stravkes of Immoral are lined up. Cougar, Venu, and Romeo are still over by the C-cap. But, oh, that's a great shot to Cobbin. That was a blind shot as well, I think. I don't think Cobbin's now been spotted. But that was a blind shot. Now Zerd is getting a bit of a pummeling. But they don't care. They're at 710 hit points. They know that there's got to be a push. Here comes Pushy. Pushy with the push. Pushy with a push. And there you go, there's Pushy in the Strav K. He's got Marsink with him. Vakid is going into the B cap. So it was a feint at A, allowing Vakid to go in, but Ghosty is there, ready to spring, possibly. Venu, however, is there to help out. So Vakid may be able to take this. The two Crown Wagons, Old School and Daniel coming round. They are resetting, and they are using their clips very, very cleverly here to reset. And down goes Vakad. And just like that, Immortal are on the back foot. They have lost the tank. They've not got the bases or the base points. Pushy pushed too far. And, oh, dearie me. Wild Animal in Marsink are now coming in. But it's a bit too late. And they do take out Zerd. But it's too little too late, methinks, as they just take another tank. And AQVA will take this one on the points. Maybe. Possibly. No. They haven't got any bases. AQVA have got no bases. Great play from Immortal. So Wild Animal suddenly becomes the focus of... Oh, Wild Animal goes down, allowing Immortal to run it out. But, allowing Aqua to run out. Immortal there did take all the bases. It did look like they were going to actually manage to turn it around. But it just wasn't to be. And unfortunate for them. But it's a tough opening round. Absolutely tough opening round for Immortal facing off against AQVA. And wow, oh, look at that. I've been telling this. There you go. So, wowzers. Wowzers. So that's it for the first round. Ooh, looking good stuff for round number 2. Round number 2, we should be going out with APA against AQVA. So there you go. Anyway, let's. I don't play on PC. I only play on touch. So let's give that a bash. This is a replay from good friend Liliana, who's in the chat, also known as Russian MILF. There you go. So enjoy this. I don't know if it's her playing. Is it her playing? Yes, it is, I think. I think it is. I'm not sure. I think it is, though. So enjoy this. This is going to be a lovely game while I just pop to get another cup of tea. One moment. Anyway, I'm back. Yeah, and there we go with the IS-7. Just seen that. I think it's Russian MILF. She's in the chat. She's one of the moderators. So there you go. In the can. Demon. There you have it. And oh, that didn't go through. I was a bit naughty. Very naughty. We've got about 30 minutes, guys, before the next game, by the way. So we've got a bit of time to chill out and relax. After this game, we'll jump in. We'll see what the scores are everywhere else. No, Whoops is in Legion, is he? Not Kerfuffles, I believe. I think he's Legion. Pretty sure he is. But we'll check the standings after this. See who's dropped the ball and who's having a good night so far. And we'll see who they're playing next and all that sort of stuff. We'll go through the streamers again. And so you all know, because some of you out there may want to watch one of the guys who speaks in the language that you are more comfortable with. Because unfortunately, I only speak English. But we have plenty of Russian, Ukrainian speakers out there. We have an Italian speaker out there as well. So you guys may want to go and listen to those guys instead, rather than listening to this English gent yabbering away about Blitz and tanks and tournaments. However, it would be nice if you stayed. Not gonna lie. We are following AQVA. We have got AQVA and APA next. As I said, that's in about 30 minutes though, so there's plenty of time, guys. Go and grab yourself a coffee, a cup of tea, or something even stronger, or whatever fills your boots. But wowzers, what an opening game we had! What an opening game! You can see that AQVA. I mean, AQVA came back. I mean, AQVA used to be effectively part of BPS, some of the players, and then they didn't really do well in the last autumn season, so sort of Zerd left, and he wasn't there to stay anyway, and you said, so sort of said, thank you, but I'm going to start my own clan, and he resurrected AQVA, and for winter season, they got all the way through to the final where they met APA, but APA turned them over pretty nicely actually. But to be fair, AQVA, they were always going to find it tricky to turn over. They whilst they're all fantastic. That's a fantastic ace, by the way. Just under 5k, beautiful. The ISM's a great tank, absolutely great tank. I love it. It's got stonkingly brilliant armor. So well, that's a great game, Russian MILF. Love that game. Anyway, as I was saying, so even Zerd was saying that our aim is to get top 4. We're probably not going to win. Because we've just sort of come back together again. And then they went out in the spring season, and you could see that they're greatly improving on what they were for the autumn season. But again, APA throwing spanners in the works. I mean, what can you do when there's a spanner in the works thrown in by APA? And now we're in the summer season, and we can see yet another resurgent. I've got 188 aces on tanks, but I've got like 200 and something aces. I mean, I've got 13 aces on the Yo, for example. Anyway, so what's all these messages? We're on. I will. Do I have time? I don't, unfortunately, Toucan Warrior. Not when I'm doing this. I'm afraid. Apparently, Rowan inadvertently left the clan, so I've got to re-admit him if I can find him. There he is. Muppet. There we go. So I said we were going to look at the standings to see what's going on, because another clan that's pretty resurgent is Legion. They've been out of it for quite a while. Now they've come back, and they've been playing well. Legion have been playing well. At the moment, B-Love, I don't know who B-Love went out against. B-Love went out earlier against Raid and turned Raid over 4-0. That's going to be a disappointment for Raid, but B-Love are going to be incredibly happy with that. Not going to lie. Their next game is against Immoral. Well, we've just seen Immoral, so Immoral will be looking to sort of fight back a little bit and get over the disappointment that was AQVA. But B-Love there really showing some true strength and turning over Raid. Raid will be slightly disappointed. Raid will go out against RBMK next. RBMK, they're a clan to keep an eye on, to be honest with you. APA, well, let's have a look who they were with. APA are against Rejects. Now, that's obviously being a little bit... That's obviously a bit harder than APA expected. Rejects another team that you've got to keep your eye on, because they are pretty good when they want to be. I mean, all these teams are. They're in the top 8 for a reason. But you can't drop anything against these guys. So that game's obviously going on a little bit longer than APA would have liked. Legion. Wow, there's Whoopsie. He's in Legion, as I said. They've got some great players, some very old school, very experienced Clan Wars players there. They went out earlier against RBMK, and well, they're still playing as well. They've got Rejects next. So RBMK and Rejects are two teams that you've really got to be careful. This is RBMK the first time I believe they're in the top 8, and they've taken a lot of people by surprise. They had I streamed them during the previous skill tour, and they have got some very, very good moves on them. Their focus fire is pretty nice as well. So Legion played really well in the PYS, but at the moment they seem to be sort of locking horns with RBMK. Immoral we know have lost against AQVA. Raid we know lost against Belov. So we're just waiting for these others to ready to finish their games. And there we go. So APA and Rejects, it's 4-2 to APA. So Rejects have taken them to 2 there, but APA will be a little bit disappointed that they lost 2. Rejects will be disappointed that they weren't able to take APA a bit further than that. Moving down, we have Legion and RBMK, and they're still playing, so that's a tricky one. That's you would have thought that's going all the way to a decider by looks on it. So it's not readying up just yet. No. To go down to the challengers quickly. Well, I said I'd do the streams again. So those of you out there, APA is being followed by Pyroblast. He's speaking in Russian, Ukrainian. So Pyroblast, he is streaming APA. That's the next game that we've got, APA and AQVA. I'm obviously doing it in English. We then have Daddy on Blitz, also streaming Russian, Ukrainian, I believe. He's got Legion. So he's got the Legion game now, and he'll have the next Legion game. We then have Wild Ones Halper from streaming in English. He's got Immoral. We've just seen Immoral, so he'll be following Immoral carrying on through. Aminet has got Raid, streaming in English. We've obviously Raid have just been turned over by Belov, and I can't remember where they've gone next. I think they... And then Manu has got Rejects. He's streaming in Italian. So Rejects are still playing out there at the moment against... no, Rejects have just lost against APA. And then we've got me streaming in English. We've got AQVA. We're then following APA. We then have iShot streaming in Russian. He's got RBMK, who are currently out there against Legion. And then we have Nino streaming in English. He's got Belov, who we saw turned over a Raid earlier. So let's just see if we've got any results now with Legion against RBMK. No, we still have no results, so let's quickly drop down to this Challengers and see what's going on here. So at the moment, wow, we have Unlucky and Quick making it into the upper bracket finals. Cash and ZGS down into the lower bracket semis. In Group 2, EE and TQT progressing to the upper bracket with Opa and Vale. This is my clan. Losing to EE 3-0, so they'll be disappointed. We've still got quite some time, so let's get another replay up and running. This time it's going to be a professor. He's also in the chat. I don't know what just happened there. That wasn't meant to happen. That just went really weird. For some reason my... should have just done that. I don't know why it just went a bit funky. Can't do much about it. If the game goes funky, it goes funky. Oh, dearie me. So yeah, I mean Legion, as I said, they've been out of sort of the tour circuit for quite a while. So they've come back very, very resurgent. Very resurgent indeed. They had a great previous skill. RBMK, well, they took a lot of people by surprise, I'm not going to lie. RBMK has had numerous name changes. For those of you out there who don't know, an RBMK is actually a Soviet nuclear reactor. There you go. This is Professor in the VZ55. It's an okay tank, but I thought it was pretty disappointing, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, when it first came out, it was okay, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I thought it was pretty. It turned into a pretty disappointing tank. It's not as fantastic as a lot of people made out, and you know you don't see it in the tour circuit because it's not really a tour tank. Unlike the Strav K, which really, when we reviewed that one, when I took that one out and looked at it, I thought, this one's never going to be on the tour. There's just too many things not going in its favour. And all the reviewers said the same thing. And boy, we were all wrong, because it's an Evium. It's basically an E5, but better. It's got a great mobility. It's got great DPM. And it's also got absolutely some armor, you know, and it's got that haul down capability. So it's one of those tanks that you really can have a lot of fun with. And that's why you see a lot of them in the tour. You see them in the tour because they can get around the map, and they've got heavy HP with medium mobility and medium DPM. And that really makes a massive difference to the tank. Massive difference. And this is why you see so many of them. Normally, and we get to see APA in a moment, but normally APA roll out with at least, you know, half their team in Strat Ks. So in RBMK, when I streamed them last in POS number 4, they went out with 7. So they've done a few games with 7 Strav Ks. But you don't see this one. You don't see the VZ55. Just like you don't see many of the Chinese lights, because the Chinese lights are incredibly difficult to play. They've got that strange and quirky sort of mechanic. But the strange and quirky mechanic really isn't as fantastic as people make out. I mean, it's great having a sort of ability to sort of not, you know, less time being spotted and knowing who spotted you. But what's the point of knowing who spotted you? You know, it's just telling you who's smacking you. So, yeah, what can you do? And it's the same with this one. I understand it's a quirky mechanic, you know, the slower you go, the more accurate the gun is. But you're a heavy tank, you know? You're not meant to be rolling around the battlefield like a Leo at the end of the day. So what to do? Do you need such a mechanic in real terms? You can see you're having fun with this Minotauro here, Professor. Yeah, they're a pain in the backside to smack frontally. You can see what he's going, but look at this. They're going in, but you're just whittling him down ever so slowly. And now it's just you know, who's got the more armor. There you go. Boom, dagger, dagger. But yeah, I was pretty disappointed in the VZ55, not gonna lie. Sorry Yusuf can't be in a tournament with you. Thank you anyway for asking. Pete the Farmer, hello. And that's a great mastery. And of course you get the shield wall. Because of course. Why wouldn't you have a shield wall? Great game. And you're right in your description. It was a good clutch. So let's find out how Legion did. Oh, let's find out. Legion and RBMK. Oh, Legion looks like they lost RBMK 2 and 4. That is going to be pretty upsetting for Legion and very happy times for RBMK. Not going to lie, RBMK are going to be enjoying that. They're going to be sat there thinking, hey, this is awesome. So there you go. Oh, what to do? Did I show this one? I don't know if I did. I maybe did recently, but I'm going to show it again because I've run out of replays. Oh, I can't show it because it's the wrong replay. There you go. Pretty sure somebody sent me some replays earlier, but I need to find them now. I've probably lost a few. We have seen that. We've seen that. We've seen that. We've seen that. Oh, we've seen all of these. Oh, dear me. I've shown all of these. Unfortunately. Did I show this one? I'm going to show it anyway. No, I can't show it because that one doesn't work either. Guys, I'm running out of replays. Anybody got any replays? Send me a replay. Send me a replay. Send me a replay because I don't have any replays. I have run out of replays. You can watch this one. It's in the new funky game mode, I believe. So you might as well watch it because I haven't got any more replays. Simple as that. I've run out. I've run out of replays. There you go. What more can you do? I can't do more. I personally haven't played the game for like 3 weeks, so I haven't got any replays. But I've got this one, and I've got one from you next, Professor. But those are the only ones I've got. I haven't got any more replays after that. I'm fresh out. So if anybody's got any replays, you can DM them straight to me on Discord. DM. Well, you can send them to me on email if you want, but DM, Discord DM either. I'll have to play live, will I, Pete? I don't even know the buttons. I don't even know the buttons to play on PC, is the honest. I don't know the keys. I am purely a touch player. I don't even know the keys. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah. So, how are you looking forward to this tournament, guys? I mean, this is a big cash prize for the summer tour. I'm not going to lie. You know, we don't normally get massive cash prizes like this for the summer tournaments. Not really. We get it for the explosive. How you doing, buddy? Nice of you to pop in and say hello. So there you go. So yeah, it's a big cash prize. As I said, normally we don't normally get such big prizes for the summer season. You normally get them for the autumn season, which obviously used to be the Twister Cup, and then it changed to the Blitz International Cup or the Blitz Cup or whatever you want to call it. But in the summer season previously, it always used to be like a testing ground, yeah. To try new things. Wargaming used to try new things, new ways to do the seeding, new ways to do this, new ways to do that. But so there you go. RBMK top 2 on RU. Well, there you have it. You see, there you have it. They crept into the top 8. To be fair, they weren't 100% secure. You know, and they could have got knocked out on the final day, on the final Prove Your Skill, but they held their nerve and secured themselves into the top 8. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how RBMK do. To be honest with you, it is going to be interesting to see how they do. But I mean, we've had a few interesting games with RBMK. And as I said, the previous skill, you get a feel for what the teams are doing, but obviously they're not sort of doing everything they can because they only just need to get into the top 8. So it's now that you start to see them shine a bit more, where it's just like Spinal Tap. They've turned it up, not quite to 11. That comes in, and when they go out in the second stage for the top 4. But they've turned it up to 10.5 at least on that stereo speaker. So we'll see. We've still got a good 13 minutes before we rock and roll with the second game. There's only 2 games this evening, guys. Then we're back again tomorrow, where we have 2 more games. Then back again the next day, where we've got a couple of games. Blah blah blah. So we've got plenty of games to go still. But it's only going to be 2 games today. So they're spread it out over the next few days, basically. There's 4 days for this stage. There's stage 1, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And there's a break in between days 1 and day 2. Break in between day 2 and day 3. So it's not all going to be like every day for the next whatever. There is a slight break in between. So there you go. And then once obviously this is done, we will then have stage 2. And then we're moving into the finals then, into the top 4. So there's still a lot of tournament to play, guys. Still a lot of tournament. It's still a long way to go. You know, just because they've, a team has lost one game here and one game there, it's nowhere near finished after day 1. You do have a lot of swings and roundabouts. And I'll be honest with you, from what I've seen so far, coming from the previous skills and, looking at some of the clans that we've got in the top 8, then this one may be a little more nail-biting than we've had previously. Yes, we're still going to have domination of the likes of APA, but there's some very, very capable teams, players and clans out there. So this one may go down to the wire. It may not be as sort of bread and butter as we think, to be honest with you. It's going to be an interesting summer tour. And obviously we've got resurgence with the likes of Legion coming in. I mean, Immoral was in the top 8 last year. I mean, the new breed that into the top 8 this season from last season, obviously last season was spring. We've got RBMK. They weren't in the spring season top 8. We have B-Love and we have Legion. So, all 3 of those new top 8s, so to speak, they've all got great players with a vast amount of experience. They've all been playing really, really nice stuff in the previous skills. So I think this one's going to be a little bit tougher than was expected initially. Because you normally get a couple of clans that you think you sort of have like a dubious, really, should they be in the top 8? But not this time. Not this time. All the teams 100% deserve to be in the top 8. And when you've got all the teams deserving to be in the top 8, then you are going to have some entertaining stuff, especially as the tour progresses. For example, we're going to see Legion come back and try and turn around that deficit. We're going to see Raid trying to turn around that deficit. So all these things let to yet to see. Same with Rejects, and all these clans can do that. That's the thing. Oof. So this replay should actually lead us straight up to the end, because it's a long replay, clearly. It's a long replay. Well, A75 is taking his sweet time to get yeeted from the game. Come on, smack him. There you go. That's what you needed to do. Oh, hello, E75. You come back for some more, have you? Go on, smack him. Smack him more. Smack him again. Look at the FV blocking the shots. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, there goes 1300, and he's still not as dead. He's got to be deaded again. Come on. You've still got to dead him. Yes, we all remember Messi in his grill on the top of Fort Despair. Oh, do it. Do it. Oh, hammer rack at the end. Oh, that's what you need. That's what you need. Lovely little ammo rack. There you have it. What a great game by Captain LWF. Ah. Lovely, lovely little game, that one. Not gonna lie. Enjoyed that. Enjoyed watching that. Don't normally play those sort of games on tour streams, but for now replays what to do, eh? So let's have a look, because you'll get to see now the days. So, for example, let's just take APA and look at their matches. So we have these 2 games today, Stage 1, Tours 1 and Tour 2. And then tomorrow we have Tour 3 and Tour 4. Then we have a break of 2 days. And then we come back on the 30th. And then we have sort of the 31st, then a break, and then we're back on the 2nd. And then they go into the 2nd stage. So there you go. We are going to be rocking and rolling in a very, very short space of time. We should be getting the invite through very shortly. With AQVA against APA. So So going through the lineups for AQVA, we have Zerd, the captain, H2OF, changed his name a few times, but he's always VF. We then have Specky, old school, way to success, also known as Ufinjosh, Don Lego, H2O, Daniel, yeah, another one who changes his names a few times, but he's always Daniel. We then have Gobin, Ghosti, and Engi. That is Team AQVA, called KV AQVA. For APA, well, they're still called Apathy. We have, well, most of these names, in fact, all of these names should be familiar. We have Uni as the captain there, Ventium, Regis, Halmeri, De Silva, Days, Last AFK, who I had the pleasure and the honour of streaming with a couple of times recently. We then have Kitsune, Yennefer, and Object 3. So that is Team APA, also known as Team Apathy. They are the reigning champions since autumn. So that's winter, that's autumn, winter, and spring. Somebody has got to dislodge them. Somebody. We have 10 minutes to go, which means we have 5 minutes to go, which means I may... it's a gravitizing game. I can't play gravitizing. It takes too long. So I don't think we're going to have enough time to play another replay before we get rocked and rolled. Let's just jump down and have a look at the lower echelon. Might as well while we're here. I mean, the challengers we know about. I mean, we've got... these are through to, I believe, tomorrow now. I think that's how they work. Yep, they play tomorrow. Whereas these, I think, play today. Yes, they do play today, but they don't go out. They're going out now, actually. So down here, Vale and Oprah are going to fight it out with each other. And I think it's whoever loses this sort of goes out, unfortunately for them. Nobody's streaming. I don't think it is. It's double elimination, yeah, so there you go. Oof. Moving down to the lower echelon, let's see if we've had any surprises there. Well, Pog and INS are up. Bat will be disappointed. They're down to the semi-finals of the lower bracket against Sestu. In the upper finals bracket for Group 2, we have Riena and Tournament. And Group 3, we have Dive and Tufa. Group 4, S-Will and Soul. Souls will be a little bit upset, and so will Alini, but S-Will and Souls, well, they played pretty nicely during the PYS. They just faltered a little bit, to be honest with you, but, you know, at the end of the day, this is what happens. So that's that. But we're with the professionals, not the challengers. The professionals, it's that one. Looking at the streams, well, just go through them again for those of you who missed it the first time. Pyroblast, streaming in Russian Ukrainian. He has got APA. He will be rolling out next with APA against AQVA. We then have Daddy on Blitz. He has got Legion. He is also streaming in Russian Ukrainian, I believe. We then have Wild Ones Helper. He's streaming in English. He has got Immoral. We then have Amunet streaming in English. They have got Raid. Manu streaming in Italian has got Rejects. Me. Wow, we've got AQVA against APA. And then we have Ice Shot. He's got RBMK and he's streaming in Russian Ukrainian. And last but by no means least, we have 9-0. He has got B-Love. So that's all the streamers. So by all means, guys, you know, if you want to watch a Russian streamer or a Ukrainian speaking streamer, by all means go over there, because whatever language is more suited for you, or if your team is being streamed by somebody else, don't feel obliged. You know, go and watch your favorite team. We are just waiting for the invite, which we will get very, very shortly. Shouldn't be too long now, about a minute. Yeah, it should be about a minute before we get it. What's this? Oh, look, you can get a Sheridan missile. I already have the Sheridan missile, but you can get a Sheridan missile. There you go. Well, that'll be. I'll tell you what, that'll be funny, Professor. It'll be like the Arsenal, unbeaten Arsenal team that won an entire season in the English Premier League, unbeaten. So can APA go an entire year as the champions and effectively unmark everything that is red, eh? What's that? How do I do that? You dare me? I can't mark those because I'm the clan lead. And I can't suddenly. Oh, I've unmarked that one. Unmark this one. Okay, appearance. Oh dear, I've got too many appearances to go through. It takes ages to go through all of that. 35. I can do that one easily, but the appearances takes a while because I've got so many certificates, so many of this, so many of that. Oh, it's a real pain. It's a real pain. But we'll get the invite coming through very shortly. So boom, 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 boom. 27 all of them. Boom, boom, boom. See, I don't know where they all are. They're all hanging around somewhere. There you go. There you go. Oh, so many. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. There. Oh, I've got 10 to go. But I can come back, jump in, go back. There we go, look. Maybe we can finish them off. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, 1 to go. Where is he? Where are you? There he is. There. Ta-da! Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going to do all that. Can't do all of that. Because it means you have to read them all. Boom. See, I can't read them all. Oh, that's just a pain. It's just a pain. That's just a pain. It's a pain. Pain. That's just pain, man. Why do you do this to me? Why? The efficient T60. TS60. Okay, if you say so. There you go, look. It'll almost be done. It'll almost be done. I've got 4 to go. Oh, 4 to go. Oh, and then 1 to go. Ta-da! Oh no, I'm not going to go for all the bloody icons. I'm not going to go for all of those. There's too many. I've got too many. I can't go for all of those. Ain't going to happen. Not in this lifetime. Ain't happening. We are getting ready. We've got a few seconds to go before I jump into the room because we're just waiting for the delay to catch up. Yeah, I can't mark everything that's red. I've got 125 things that I'm not going to be able to do. It ain't going to happen, buddy. Let's jump into the room. We are going out on Middleburg. We are rocking and rolling with Aqua against APA, the big guns on the EU server. That's what we've got. Woo! We have Aqua going out here on Middleburg on the north spawn, APA on the south spawn. Just waiting for the water, rocking and rolling it up. We have, Uffenjar's waiting to assess. Still in that Sheridan missile, ain't going to be happening, but he's just hanging in there. He will change to a light tank, no doubt. So far, we have Zerdun, the Object 777, another tank that's taken a lot of people by surprise because that's jumped in to the meta. Ghosty in the Concept 1B, Daniel in the Concept 1B, F in a Strav K, Cobbin in a Strav K, Specky in a Strav K, Way to Success, Wowzers, WZ132-1. That'd be an interesting one to see, but he's looking for those spots and he's looking to see all that sort of stuff. It was by default. Moving across for APA, well, at the moment we're just waiting for them all to rock and roll and ready it up. I think he left to go and do tournaments, basically. That's why he left. But he's back now. He's back. So we've still got a minute and a half to go. We're just waiting. So far we have Ventium Days and Object 3 readied up, and unsurprisingly they're all in Strav Ks. Still waiting on Last AFK, Kitsune, Elmeri and Uni. This is going to be a big game. This is a tough match for both of them. Oh, Uni into a mouse. Look at that. Wowzers. So quite a few changes going on with APA. They don't generally ready up until the end anyway. Waited success, Oof and Josh jumping into the back chat there. We have Uni and a mouse, Amari and a 121B, Kitsune, Last AFK, Ventium, and Object 3 all in Strafcase, Jennifer, and also doubling up here with Amari into that 121B. Now, I don't know which side we're going to be on, left or right, yet, for Aqua. So I don't know. But I'll do the scoreboard as soon as I know who is on what side, because I don't know. Might have APA on the left and Aqua on the right. You never know. It always changes. It always changes. Seconds to go before we rock out in this second tour. Still best of 7, still the first of 4 victories. And these are the two big guns, the two to look out for, AQVA and APA. And this always worries me when it does this. Come on. Hello, come on. Why am I not in the battle? Hello. And looks like the game has crashed. Hello. Wargaming. That's very weird. It's not the internet, it's Wargaming server. Wargaming server appears to have crashed. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let me restart the game. You're not seeing anything at the moment. It looks like the server crashed. So I've just got to quickly sort out the game again. Back. The server crashed. And it booted me out, and you can see there the ping 28. Oh, the package loss is huge. It's not my internet, by the way. It is not my internet. It is. It's Wargaming server. My internet is perfectly fine. I'm churning out nicely at the moment. So it's very laggy in the game, unfortunately. But APA and AQVA, dearie me, we have APA on. Well, they're on the. Tearing me all over the place. They're there and they're there. So that's what we've got. Ghosty is pushing forward. Still got massive loss. Massive loss here, 30%. And it's not looking good. And it's probably because I'm on a crappy server like, I don't know. It's very laggy, guys, because the package loss is huge. It's not looking good at all. I'm hoping it will change. I'm probably on the C3 server. C3 server is not a good server to be on at the moment. AQVA have the upper hand. Let's go quickly down and see if we can watch against Uni. We can, but you can see my loss here. My package loss is huge. Uni is getting pummeled here. F and Zerd is giving Uni a hard time in the mouse. And Uni's holding his own, puts another good shot in. So far, Object 3 is also getting punished a lot by AQVA. Absolutely punished by AQVA. Oh my life, what is going on, Blitz? Sort your servers out, dude. Uni still alive. Ghosty is down for AQVA. Down goes Uni. Object 3 still alive as well. Well, I say that just to get to him. Ghost is down, but Uni's down. Object 3 is down. Almeri is a one-shot, but he's looking to put some pressure onto last AFK there. Not last AFK, on way to success. Last AFK being pushed by Daniel in the concept 1B. Cobbin is a one-shot over there. He's facing off against Ventiom. Spec is down, Cobbin's down, 3 tanks down apiece. Bases are in favour of AQVA, but APA have got the points. Now, if last AFK or Kitsune can finish off, Ventiom is coming in to help last AFK. Maybe, oh no, he does finish. 900 points. It's 2 against 3. Hit points are not in favour of APA though. That was a big shot missed there. Ventiom in Zerd. Almeri is doing what he can to hold in. And Zerd here, well, Zerd is giving him a hard time. 900 points now to AQVA. AQVA turned it around just like that, as they do, because they've just taken down and APA. Wow, APA, what can I say? AQVA going 1-0 up. I really think it's because I'm on C3 or some rubbishy server. As you can see, I had to restart the game, which doesn't help. I may have to restart again. I'll check. But I've got a bit of a sort of ditchy server here. Bear with me. I'm going to ready up as we change. What server am I on? CO, actually. So, I don't know. It should be okay then. But I don't know why it was glitching there. But it glitched out massively. You saw in the stream it glitched out massively. So I had to reset everything. But we did. We reset. Oh, what to do? We will now swap those spawn points. We have. They're on the wrong side. You see, AQVA's, yeah. And when you get into the game, they change around again. So now we have AQVA on our south spawn, APA on the north spawn. AQVA readying up first. We've got Zerd in the Object 777, Ghost in the VK90, Daniel in the VK72, F in a 217 Badger. Cobbin in a VK72, way to success, really not going out in a 183. Well, no, he is. And Specky in a VK72. Uni for APA in the Object 777. Almeri toying with a 215B. Kitsune in the 777. Last AFK in the 2100 LT. Ventiom Days and Object 3 all in 777s. However, the talk of the hour is weighted success in that 183. Wowzers. Badger and a 183 here for AQVA. Please, server, chill out, calm down. Don't be so buffety. Stop with the loss. Ping's high. High ping is okay. Just stop with this massive package loss here. Pain in the posterior. Oh, 11%. There you go. 12%, 11%. Oh, that's better than 30%, which we had a minute ago. And we can see here, way to success and F. Well, 20% now. Look. Both in these big TDs, and the VK72 is just holding back. We're going to be a bit laggy again, guys, because we've got server issues. Last AFK straight into the C cap for APA here. Zerd out forward in the 777, pushing on to Days. Days really feeling the pain. And the idea there is Zerd is spotting them up to allow those big guns behind him to do all the pummeling. However, APA not sitting back here. They're going to push through. They've already taken the C cap. And now they're going to push through onto the A cap, trying to catch Ghosty out. Object 3 with the kill shot. Ghosty down he goes. Moving around now. You've got AQVA having to pull back in and try and help out. Uni in the Object 777 and Object 3 in the 777. They're looking to put pressure onto Zerd. Ventiom will come around and join with a little bit of package loss again, but it's a lot better than what we had in the first game, not going to lie. And now Daniel, the VK72, along with Specky, coming in to try and help out Zerd. And Zerd is feeling the power, but Uni's down. Zerd, down he goes. 2 tanks down for AQVA. Almeri and Kitsune blocking Cobbin from taking out Almeri. Almeri puts a good shot in. Over on the other side, waited to go. Oh, Almeri, down he goes. Kitsune has got to finish off Gobbin before F in the Badger comes round and puts a lot of ammunition into him. Can he do it? Yes, he does. Way to Success is still alive. Last AFK is putting a shot into Daniel. Specky and Daniel are both one-shots. Oh, but Kitson, down he goes. And down goes Daniel. Now we've got the F and Way to Success. Way to Success will be out courtesy of Last AFK, possibly, unless he gets a big roll. No, Last AFK readies at first. Object 3 is facing off against the F. And Days finishing him off along with the F. And the F goes down. So, all change. One apiece. It was one apiece. Wowzers. It's still a little bit laggy, but it was a little bit better. A little bit better than what we had a minute ago. I'm not going to lie. F and Way to Success doing a shitload of damage between them, but Last AFK, Object 3 and Ventium all breaking that 3k barrier, which is what you need in tournaments. It's one apiece. I'm going to drop that off again. Oh, I forgot to put it back on. My bad. It's because I have to drop it off and put it back on again. It's really annoying. We now move into Winter Malinovka. We have Aqua on the south spawn, APA on the north spawn. That's what we've got. Aqua look like they may be readying up first. We have Zerd in the Object 777, Ghosty in a Strav K, Daniel in a Strav K, F in a Strav K, Corbin and Way to Success both into the T100 LTs, Specky in a Strav K. APA, we're still waiting on Kitsune. So far we have Uni in the Object 777, Almeri in the 121B. Ventium is now changing his mind as well. Last AFK in a Strav K, along with Days and Object 3. We're just waiting on Kitsune and Ventium. Kitsune has jumped into a Strav K. Ventium into a 121B. We have half a minute to go. It is level pegging here between Aqua and APA. Are the two towers of the EU server currently, but there are other clans that are going to be snapping them up. Why are there so many Object 777s? Because for a heavy tank, they've got blindingly good mobility, pretty good loadout, pretty good profile, and they're also pretty good with their guns. So one apiece as we go into the next map, Winter Malinovka. And all of a sudden the server looks a bit better. Look, I've now got better ping. Will you get? Oh well, I've got 30% package loss. Thank you. So we have Aqua. Well, they're going up. Gobbin and Way to Success and not going down. They're going up and they're looking at the B and the C cap area, rotating around the map. Wow, Mary in his 121B is down there with Ventium. They're going towards the A cap and they're looking to take that. Last AFK Kitsune going out wide. Uni and Days coming through the middle. We've got lots of package loss yet again. Thank you very much. What to do? What to do? What to do? It's because of the servers, man. Way to Success. Well, he's over there. C and B will be taken. Coven there in the T100 LT, managing to steal that B cap. A cap has been taken by APA, but Aqua have got the caps, and now they will consolidate, and they will wait for APA to make their push and make their move. So we're going to rotate around the back of the map because APA are going to be pushing on to Aqua. So there's no point sitting over there. Cobbin is out forward. Zerd is on the hill. Sorry, Zerd is out forward. And then we got the Stravs there. Daniel, Specky, and Ghosty just holding out. Way to Success is also going up high, trying to get those spots. What a beautiful place that is. Look at that. That's why he's so good. And then F is joining as well. F has been spotted. Object 3 there is starting to do that. Now we've got Object 3. Not Object 3, it was Uni doing it, sorry. Object 3, Kitsune and Days, they've all been spotted by Way to Success. They're trying to move in, they're trying to get the cross shots. And they do manage to get a couple of shots in, but now Aqua are seeing the chance to counter push, potentially onto Uni. And Uni is being singled out. Daniel, Ghosty, and F all in Strav Ks, pushing heavily into Uni here. Almeri is there to help out, but Uni has been caught out. Uni, oh, he has got support. But they surround him and they're trying to take him down. Specky is losing a load of HP and so is Daniel, but not as much as Uni. Uni should not last much longer. Zerd is being pushed now. Uni is a one-shot. Down goes Uni. But over this side, Zerd has got it all to do. He's got Days, Object 3, Last AFK, Kitsu, now Ventium. All the bases are sitting with APA. Object 3 coming in to put a big roll into the back of Zerd, and they do. Zerd managing to take down Last AFK, but Ventium will be able to finish off. No, he doesn't, because Object 3 does. But they've got all the bases at the moment. AQVA, however, have all the points. Specky is not going to last much longer. He is a one-shot. Down he goes. Days managing to survive a little bit longer. Object 3 and Ventium. F coming in to put some pressure onto Ventium here. Ventium really feeling a lot of pressure. He has got some support. APA have still got the bases. They've still got the points, but 2 bases now have gone to AQVA. Can Ventium finishing off, but it's 3 against 4. Ghosty being given a run around over that side. Wasted success now, Mary. Oh, he's going to win that one. Oh, well, Mary puts a great shot in. Wasted success dropping. But Cobbin goes down. Wasted success goes down as well. And APA take it. Wowzers. I really thought that was going to go all the way to the wire. What a fantastic game that was. Guys, don't send me platoon invites if you don't mind, because I can't take them. So, APA 2-1 it stands with APA at this moment in time as we go into the second game here on Winter Malinovka. Well, I just wish this server would calm down. Come on, server, calm down. Darn it. Damn it, man. I'm not the only one having a doing all this today. Anyway, we are swapping those spawn points here on Winter Malinovka. We have APA on the south spawn. AQVA on the north spawn. AQVA ready to first. We have Zerd in a Strav K, Ghosty in a Strav K, Daniel in a Strav K, F in a T22 medium. Maybe not. I know what you're doing there, F. You're just trying to confuse us all. No, he's staying in a T22 medium. Coming in a Strav K, way to success, jumping into that bat chat. Specky into a Strav K. Moving over to APA. Wow, we have Kitsune, Last AFK, Ventium, Days, Object 3, all in Strav Ks. Amari in a 121B, Uni in the Object 777. At the moment, it is 2-1 in favour of APA as we go into the fourth game. Are AQVA going to be able to turn it back? Are they be able to really push it back and level it up as we go into the next map? Or will APA take it and push it to a match point scenario? Wow. Hello? Hello? I got booted out! I got booted out. You all go and watch Pyroblast. Because people keep sending me platoon invites. That's why. See? See? I got booted out. See? Yep. Game booted me out. There we go. See? That's twice it's done that. I'm back in. I didn't get booted out of the room. It was the game that booted me. So anyway, we've missed half the action. Yeah, thank you, Wargaming Servers. All of a sudden, Ghost is down. Un is down. Oh, dearie me. Servers. Kitsune Zerd is about to go down here. And it's all going to... I mean, because I thought I didn't ready up. And I know for a fact I readied up. And all of a sudden, it's looking dominant here. Dominant for APA. All of a sudden, it's 3 versus 4. Specky is still very healthy, though. And so is Way to Success. And the hit points are marginally in favour of APA. There's no bases taken from either team. And Kitsune, wow. Wow. What can we do here? Kitsune looks like... Oh, Kitsune, down he goes. Ventiarm in daze. Cobbin there. Oh, it's 3 against 3. Cobbin is a one-shot, and so is Specky. Ventiarm, however, is being pummeled by Way to Success. Daze has got to do... Oh, down goes Ventiarm. Now we've got Cobbin going down. It's 2 against 2. Hit points are in favour of APA. Daze is looking to finish off Specky. Now they can both take out Way to Success. Way to Success is on his long reload, but he is going to be loaded very quickly. And we are with Way to Success. Here we go. And Daze is looking to finish him off, and he does! And APA. Wow. APA take it. Oh, yeah, it was the game that booted me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, it is match point APA. And I don't know what's going on with the game. It's just booted me and it kicked me out and all that sort of jazz. So what can you do? Match point APA. We have, going into Desert Sands, AQVA on the south spawn, APA on the north spawn, and the Wargaming server, well, playing a bit weird. Yeah, very strange what's going on. Very strange indeed. It looks like we... Oh, there we go. AQVA have read it up first. We have Zerd in the 121B, Ghosty in the 121B, Daniel in the TVP, F in an FV4202, Cobbin joining Daniel in the TVP, Way to Success in the T100LT, Specky in the TVP. Moving over to APA, we have Uni in the VK90, Almeri in the Mouse Kitsune. I didn't have time to go through them all. At least we're in this game. At least we're in this game. Hit points are in favour of APA. APA are at match point here against AQVA. So is this going to be the last game, or are AQVA going to turn it around? And all of a sudden, the server's playing nicely. Nicey server. Nicey server. Thank you. Finally. Finally. And AQVA doing a big push. Way to Success. Daniel, Cobbin, Zerd, all pushing through, trying to catch Daze, Kitsune and Object 3 off guard. All of a sudden, AQVA, they've got the bit between their teeth here. Here comes Daniel, here comes Cobbin, here comes Zerd, here comes Ghosty. Object 3 is feeling the pain on these TVPs. And all of a sudden, wow, Zerd puts another shot in. But over the other side, you can see Last AFK, Ventiarm, Daze, Uni and Almeri trying to claw it back a little bit. And Object 3 has survived that initial push. Last AFK and the Clan Wagon is coming round. And all of a sudden, Zerd is feeling the heat. And down goes Zerd. First tank down is to AQVA. Daniel is also a one-shot. Ghosty feeling the wrath of APA as they double up on their focus fire here. Almeri is holding off Down with this mouse. It gains way to success in the F. Hail Mary. Specky comes in and Hail Mary goes down. The mouse is down. But over this side, Cobbin, Daze is chasing him down. And down he goes. 2 tanks down. Ghost is on 2 hit points. He's got to stay safe as safe can be, but he's not going to be able to. Vention, wow, the F is pushing in, takes down Vention. And all of a sudden, Daniel over there, he's on 182. He's a one-shot as well. Ghosty is on 2 hit points. With meaning, way to success. F and Specky are the only tanks that have got plenty of HP. And all of a sudden, the server's not playing up anymore. Go figure. Daniel, down he goes. Way to success, losing out. Daze is continuing his push. He's looking for Ghosty. Kitsune is trying to put the shot in, but the TVP there, Specky's giving him a hard time. Uni, over he goes. He's not loaded, but he's going to try and push onto Specky and give him a bit of a hug. And he does for 300 HP. Specky is now in trouble. Good shot, down he goes. It's now 2 against too many. The F is coming round to put some pain on. Oh, that was a great shot by Last FK in the clan wagon. Way to success, the last man standing in the T100 LT. And basically this is going to be going to APA. And all of a sudden, the server was nice. All of a sudden. Bizarre. What to do? Wowzers. Way to success. Well, he's the last man standing. He's got 180 hit points and he's got 0 hit points now. APA will take it. At the expense of Akbar. And APA continuing their dominance here on the EU server. But Akbar giving you a look at that. Way to success. Knocking out 5.7k. Oh. Oh. So congratulations to APA. Commiserations to Akbar. Let's have a look at the scores on the door to see if anybody else is... see what else has happened. See what else has happened out there today. So, APA, we know that they've just won. What about B-Love? Well, B-Love went out with Immortal. They're still battling it out there. And, I always have. Always have 130 plus ping. So Immortal and B-Love are still battling it out. RBMK, well, RBMK, they're out against Raid. So that game is still going. And then Legion, well, Legion, who have they got? Can't remember who they had. They're against Rejects, so they're still going as well. And we haven't got any more results yet. We're still waiting on the rest of them. We've only got APA and Aqua. So what we'll do, we've got another replay. So we'll play one more replay. We'll play one more replay. And by the time that replay finishes, we should... This is a Minotauro from Crow Surgeon of Pink. So after this game, we should be able to jump back in. And we'll have the results and see what's happening. So I'll be back in a moment. No, I always generally play with 120 ping plus. But this time, I mean, I'm just shocked. I mean, suddenly the server's not playing up. And on that last game, Winter Malanovka, I actually got booted from the game. And I thought it was me. I thought, oh, bugger, I didn't ready up, and it's my bad. Because I always ready up straight after the game. That way, I don't inadvertently miss any games. but I need better Wi-Fi. I'm currently knocking it out at 900 megabytes a second. I've got pretty good Wi-Fi. You know, Wi-Fi is not bad. I mean, you're watching the stream in the stream is checking out at the moment at 17,000 kilobytes a second. So I don't know. I don't know. It could be. I mean, there could be a little bit of sort of today, for example, over here, the temperature was like 48 degrees. Okay, so it's pretty hot over here, and I know it's pretty hot in Europe. So I mean, that could have an effect. I don't know. Everybody says that heat waves have an effect on everything. So who knows? Who knows? The heat could be a problem. The heat could be an issue. I don't know. Could be. Who knows? But hopefully, I don't know. I don't know. At least that game was a bit more stable. At least that game was a lot more stable than the second Winter Melanovka. There's nothing I can do about it, guys. I can't control the internet, unfortunately. Wish I could. Yeah, I think we're all on fiber optics over here. Pay enough for it. No, there's no answer to packet loss. You can't do anything about it. But I mean, it's not the internet, because I got booted from the server, and obviously the stream was still. I've still got the bloody scorecard. Obviously, it's not the internet, because the stream was still running, and I just kept getting booted from the game. So that's the game server. It's the connection between me and the server. That. But you know, it happens. There's nothing I can do about it. It's I am not the master of the servers. But I was seeing earlier that some of the other streamers had a bit of a problem. Wild One's helper forgot to go into a room, and Nino had a fuse blow up or something. So yeah, it's you know, these little foibles that we have to deal with. That's a great game, Pro Surgeon. Only a second class, but I don't care, because I really need it. I really need the replay. Catastrophic Cannon, how you doing, buddy? So anyway, let's have a look, see if we got any other results. If we haven't, then, because there's no more games now, guys. No, I'm not playing because I don't play on PC. So let's have a look. We got any more results? Oh, Belove first. Have we got anything for Belove? Nope, they're still battling it out against Immoral. What about RBMK? RBMK losing to Raid. Raid are bringing it back after their disappointment in the first game, and they've turned it around here, beating RBMK 4-2. So congratulations there to Raid. Told you it's not the end of it, guys. It's all going to be moving around and moving. Legion Resurgent beating Rejects 4-2. So Rejects having a tough evening today. But Legion turning around their deficit there earlier that they had against RBMK. So congratulations to Legion. So that means we're just waiting for Immoral. Immoral against Belove, and they're still battling it out. Rejects, bless them. Well, they had a disappointing evening for them. They weren't able to get off the mark. Well, they lost to APA and they lost to Legion. They'll be looking to claw their way back in tomorrow when they go roll out against Raid, followed by Immoral. So there you go. So we're just waiting on this game, Belove. I don't know how long it's going to last. It could last a long time. Belove in Immoral. It's not going to really change too much that we're seeing today, so that I'm going to call it quits now. Just out of interest, if you want to see it, Wild One's helper has got Immoral. He's streaming in English. And Nino's got Belove, and he's also streaming English, but I think he's on Twitch, is he not? I'm not sure. So, by all means, guys, go and run to those two, because that's it for me. There's no more from me now. I'll just quickly check the chart again, but there's no more games from me. We've finished all our games for today, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully the server will be a little bit less delicate. Less delicate tomorrow. Until then, I've been Fujit. That has been the opening day here for the professional tour on the EU server. We've been rolling out with Aqua. We saw them turn over Immoral in the first round, but then in the second game we saw them falter a little bit against AQVA. I don't know who we've got tomorrow, but well, we'll be all set up for some more shenanigans here on the EU server. Just have seeing if I've already got my link's already in, but they haven't put us down yet as to who to stream, so I don't know if we've got, but we're back again tomorrow. Until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I'm Fujit, you're beautiful, and I'm out of here. So until then, guys, have a good one. Bye for now.